father here earlier?
Good one.
Or did you come up with him?
What did you say?
Did you come up with him?
No, I didn't.
No? Did you listen to the replay of the game? That one of those guys put the Baby Blue Memories on the Thunder page. The last game, the replay of it, he put the Jim Miller put the blue memories on our on the Thunder webpage, and then ours popped up there afterwards. His was gone. That coach gave me shit after the game. Bill Miller. Remember I was talking about you gotta watch the door?
Oh, did he? Did he
Yeah,
do shit? What did he say?
he says, were you the one that talking about the too many men on the floor? I said, yeah. He said, did you see what happened? I said, well, I know you guys got caught with too many men. He says, well, actually it was the guy got his shirt grabbed by the Kahnawake player, and he says, don't be talking shit. Then he walked off. He was pissed. And Alex Delarmy goes like this. He goes,
Oh boy, I didn't know Bill could ever get like that.
it was him watching the door down here, and they got caught twice in the same period.
That's right.
Only took me less than an hour to get here. I come on the 401, cross over on the 30, right here. What does that do?
Trying to get the point on the scoreboard like you said.
Oh,
Trying to. No promises.
you run our score on there anyway, right?
Yeah, I got the score, but that'd be very accurate with the time.
Think you need to tape it down?
What? We'll see. Hang on.
Ah, that's fucking perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
Might want to tape that down.
Okay. Maybe we just do it. Just kind of this, huh? Fuck it.
Yeah.
It ain't perfect.
Doesn't have to be. They don't have to know that. There it is. There it is. Why does it move though? There you go.
I can't believe I pull this stuff off. Dennis, I don't know this stuff. I can't believe I know how to do this sometimes. All right, you got your mic?
Yep. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3.
Yep.
What's up, bud?
Trying to get some steps in the pool.
Oh,
Very, very cool.
I see a guy walking around here all the time.
Oh yeah, he used to weigh 380 pounds about 2 years ago. He's lost like over 200 pounds.
I had a major heart incident back in 2021. I was in a heart institute for 6 days in Ottawa.
What happened?
My heart rate, I lost my best friend on a Sunday. On a Tuesday, I was in Ottawa to get a test that was scheduled 5 months before for my own heart. And then his funeral was on Friday. I got sick at his funeral, too much stress.
Oh.
My heart rate was going 225 beats a minute. And they couldn't get it down for 4 hours. They finally gave me this drug, dropped it too low, then they had to give me another one to bring it back up. I was in there for 6 days. I weighed 360 pounds. I weigh 285 right now.
Yeah, nothing wrong with losing it. Keep losing it, but you could also be underweight and out of shape.
I'm not underweight.
You could.
Yeah, yeah, you could.
You gotta stay under 200. That's my goal.
Oh yeah, got that clock. Fucking awesome, man.
We did it. I can't believe it. You wanna go live?
No, not yet. It's only 7:45, 7:50. You got people on there already?
No.
7:50.
7 minutes, 50 seconds. Or so, 7:50. Yeah. You know what? It's better we go live before he does. So when people are looking for it, right? So I'll go live right now. You don't gotta say nothing.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game 4 of tonight's Eastern Ontario Junior B Lacrosse East Final between the Kahnawake Hunters and the Akwesasne Thunder. The Thunder hold a 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 series. They can close out the series tonight with a win here at the Kahnawake Sports Complex. The usual suspects will be out there for both teams tonight. Owen Rice and Saganolunagwatsi Lunianis Rice will be out there for the Kahnawake Hunters. Sugga Rice and Owen Rice account for 45% of the goals scored by the Kahnawake Hunters, and they account for over 40% of the assists on the other goals. So they're in on over 85% of Kahnawake scoring, whether it's goals or assists. They figure in on 85% of it. So that's something that the Akwesasne Thunder will have to keep a track of, as they did in Game 3. They won Game 3 by a score of 9-6. And in that game, the Kahnawake Hunters lost their composure. They were down 8-6, and they had a 5-on-3 penalty in the third period. And they got scored on shorthanded by Karsten Mitchell with a beautiful pass from Blayton Hobbs-Thompson, which made it 9-6. And after that, the Kahnawake Hunters fell apart and they went into the penalty. No goal scoring was done after that, and both teams went into the penalty box. A steady parade towards the end of that game, and Akwesasne came around with a 9-6 win. And they came from behind in that game. They were down 5-3 in the first period, and then they scored the only 3 goals in the second period, made it 6-5 going into the third period. And then a goal was scored by the Hunters, making it 6-6, and then Akwesasne scored goals, and they shut down the Hunters the rest of the way. Hunters didn't score for well over 24 minutes in that game. 20 minutes for the whole second period, and only a couple of, they scored a goal about 2 minutes into the third period. Other than that, they were held off the score sheet over the last 2 periods. We'll see what transpires tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here in K-Town. Of course, Casey Lahash will be the starter in nets for Kahnawake. And for the Akwesasne Thunder, it'll definitely be Xavier the Wall Delarnby starting for the Akwesasne Thunder. The only loss Thunder had was here in K-Town. It was the second game of the 5-game series, and they dropped a very lopsided win by a score of 16-6. However, Luelis Mitchell, the coach of the Thunder, went back into the Monday night's practice and tightened up his defense, and the boys are hungry, and they came out and proved that in game number 3 at the Onolago Arena. Tightened up their defense, and they didn't allow too many goals after the second and third periods for Kahnawake. Waiting in the wings are the Guelph Regals for the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse Championship. They punched their ticket already to the final with a 3-0 series win over St. Catharines. St. Catharines, of course, the Athletics dropped the Six Nations team by a score of 3-1. Six Nations, as you recall, was the second leading team other than the Thunder throughout the season. They only lost 1 game, and then they dropped 3 straight after winning the first game to the St. Catharines Athletics, and then the Athletics lost 3 straight to the Guelph Regals. Here at the Kahnawake Sports Complex with our video cameraman, videographer, is going to be Osanadeka Mitchell. We finally got the clock on our score sheet. Osanadeka got it all figured out, and we're all set up with the clock running on our feed as well. Now we've got the Kahnawake team out there, the little guys. And the 13B girls, 2026 champions. And the U9DE team. Nice to see. Lacrosse as well in both Akwesasne and Kahnawake. Now the girls U15 team coming out with the 2026 banner of their own. U17 team in the D division, winning their championship banner of 2026. We'll get started with this game, and after the festivities of honoring the teams here for the standing there.
Oh no, I'm just looking for somebody.
They're not in the way.
No, I mean, I stand. So it should be an interesting game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Kahnawake Hunters trying to stave off elimination, and the Thunder trying to close this series. U9 boys, DE champions, U17D, the girls, U13B. And I believe that the girls U15 as well. All champions this year. Doing the play-by-play. So as soon as they're off the floor, we'll get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams are waiting to get on the floor, and here they come. Akwesasne coached by Loelis Mitchell. Assistant coaches Bill Miller and Ryan Dewar. Ryan Dewar is the trainer, rather, and the assistant coach Mayan Adams. And for the Kahnawake Hunters, head coach is Thunder Jacobs. Assistant coaches are Kahnawake Dion, Ben Green, Greg Horn. Assistant general manager is Greg Horn. Assistant general manager Kirby Joe Daibo. Equipment manager Kajiragero McCumber, and the owner is Derek Stacy. Big game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Expect a full crowd here tonight, here at the sports complex. Glad you could join us on a Friday night. And if by chance there's a game 5, it'll be Sunday night at the Enola Go Arena at 8 o'clock. Just waiting for the teams to come out now. Want to thank the Thunder organization and CAA management for sponsoring this broadcast on live stream tonight. Garrison will be one of the referees, and I'm sure he's going to get a warm welcome from the Kahnawake crowd. And the other referee will be, looks like it's Allen. Only 2 referees for this championship series. Both these refs refereed the Tuesday night game at the Enola Go Arena. Waiting for the arrival of the Thunder. Here comes Loelis Mitchell, the head coach, Mayan Adams. And here come the arrival of the Akwesasne Thunder. Now it's interesting, ladies and gentlemen, we're broadcasting from the Kahnawake side of the floor, and the Kahnawake broadcasters are on the other side behind the Thunder bench. In this series, or in the playoffs, Akwesasne is led by Tristan Sunday. Second leading goal scorer is Captain Kahnawake Guerrero. Thompson's up there as well. Dean Crawford and Marcus Thundercloud. Thunder, of course, in their purple away jerseys, and the hometown white jerseys will be the Kahnawake Hunters. Thunder going from left to right on your television screen. Nice little ride up here after work. Got on Highway 401, took the 30 to here, and 40 minutes into my drive, I realized I left my bag of goodies back at my office. But luckily for me, my coworker picked it up, and she'll be here shortly. That's Corinne Johnson. Kudos to Corinne to bring in my my bag of stats and whatnot. And I think it's free admission tonight. Again, it was the other night when the Hunters hosted the game on Sunday night. Ah, ceremonial smoke dance. King and Kahnawake Thompson joining the smoke dance. Now we got a couple of Kahnawake Hunters coming out. We have Dale Albany and Saganu Guatsalunis Rice joining them as well. Nice to see. Let's see the smoke now on the floor between the Hunters and the Thunder. Game 4. The energy in this building is quite noticeable, especially for the Kahnawake Hunter fans. They want to see their team win tonight's game and take it to Game 5. The Guelph Regals wouldn't mind seeing it going to Game 5 as well. But I'll tell you what, on Tuesday night at the Enola Arena, the energy in there was just unbelievable. Van Dummelen in the face-off against Marcus Brown. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the start of game 4. And the ball is into the hands of the Thunder, but it's lost there by McKinney, picked up on the back there by Trace Hill, and he'll hand it over to Bladen Hobbs-Thompson. Hobbs-Thompson runs the ball, picked up there by the Hunters. Picked up there by Mason Sandin. Now he'll have Owen Rice. Owen Rice loses the pick. Tries to get the pass off. The shot, he passed over to Sugar Rice. There's a pass down low off the pick and roll to Bucktooth Jr. He couldn't control it. In the corner, it's Trace Hill. Trace Hill will come away with the ball. Hill racing down the floor. He'll pull up. Bucktooth is going to watch him, but Hill will go into the corner. Passes it back. Over to Barrero. Barrero passes it back. Give it to Delarmy. Delarmy down low to Fawther. Fawther working his way in, looking for someone down the middle. Marcus to Thundercloud, passes it over to Sunday. Sunday with a wind-up shot. Oh, and goes into the hatch, got a piece of that. Thunder will pick it up, full 30 seconds on the clock. Sunday down in the corner it goes to Delarmy. Delarmy trying to come through the pick. Doesn't see it, then he passes over to Fawther. Put a long shot. That one way wide of the net. Into the corner it goes, picked up by the Hunters, and they throw it away. Picked up there by Fawther. Fawther moving in, overhand shot, he went wide. And it's picked up by the Hunters. And they break out with Owen Rice. Owen Rice loses control of the ball, but he'll pick it up. Trying to go around the defense. There's a shot on goal, a bounce shot that went wide. Went into the mesh and it'll go into the Akwesasne Thunder's hands. Thunder coming down 18-28. Just started this game. Degalunya Daga Thompson with it. Thompson giving it over to Barrero. Barrero down to Fawther. Make that Thundercloud. Thundercloud passes over to Sunday. Sunday looking to go one-on-one with Sandin. He's picked on a play. A swim move, goes in, shoots low. And he stepped in the crease. Gonna come back out. Nugent with it. Passes out to Albany. Albany to Elijah. Pick up high. Albany gets around a check of King. King retracts. Now it's back to Sandin. Sandin on the far side. They picked him low, and there's Albany with it. Turns around, passes over to Morris. Jahia Morris forwards it to Jacoby Sandin. Sandin uses the pick. Comes down Main Street. Gets a shot off, and there's a save there by Delarmy. Another shot that went wide. Controlled by Morris. Morris comes out to the top. Uses the pick by Sandin. On the far side. Albany with it. Uses the pick. Moving pick. There's another shot by Nugent. Goaltender made the save, and there's a pick there, moving pick. Oh, and he checked him on the floor, and there's going to be a loss of possession. Reese Nugent taking his liberties out on Bladen Hobbs-Thompson. Got called for an interference call. No penalty, just a loss of possession. Thunder into the zone and goes. Barrero up on high, being watched there by White. Barrero goes around a pick. He's in close. That's a shot goal. That went off the body in front and into the corner. And the ball is loose, and it's picked up there by the Norton. Norton races down. He'll pass it over to Owen Rice. Rice with it. Rice will toss it back out to Bucktooth Jr. He'll go on the right-hand side. Bucktooth Jr. on the far side to Rice. Sugar Rice trying to come off the pick, being checked there by Lazor. Ball is loose. Rice picks it back up. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get a shot off. Rice from far out. Now on the far side, they try to do a quick stick, and there's a shot. Save. Ball rolls back off a foot. It goes past the net, but they got the shot off. That was by Elijah. Elijah now gives this to Jacoby Sandin. Sandin back to Elijah, back to the top to Albany on the far side to Bucktooth. Bucktooth Jr. trying to come off the pick. Nothing there. There's the pick. Passes off. Rice with it. Passes down the middle. And there's Tanner with a shot that went wide. Goes all the way down. It's going to be back and over. And the Thunder will pick up the ball. Sunday with it on the far side, half wall, passes back on top to Thompson. Thompson over to Porter. First time Porter's been on the floor tonight. Thompson with it on the far side to Delarmy. Delarmy looking for a cutter. He decides to shoot long one, and then went wide of the net. Reminiscent, and the ball is thrown away once again by Kahnawake. Sunday with it on the far side, looking to go one-on-one with Sandin. Back outside to Barrero. Barrero passes over to Porter. Long shot. Oh, and it was going to the far side. And goes into the hatch. Got his arm on it. Ball was loose. Picked up there by the Thunder. Picked up by Barrero. Is being cross-checked on the play nicely there by the defense. And now here's Thundercloud with it. Thundercloud passes back on the half wall. He'll come back out to the point to Porter. Porter over to Sunday. Sunday looking for the cutter. He's got him. There's a shot on net. Rebound picked up by Barrero and a backhand shot that went wide. Lahash had to stop that close-in shot as Barrero finds an open lane. And now Owen Rice comes out with Morris and Sandin. Sugar Rice. Sandin's got the ball, trying to a hidden ball trick on the far side. Now Blaine Hobbs-Thompson will take it. Kane Murphy's on him, or that's Jim McKinney. And now Morris with it. Morris with a long shot. That had a stick and went into the safety mesh. It'll go back to the Hunters with a fresh 30. Morris with it. Morris looking for the cutter. Doesn't get it intercepted as it went across the defense of the Thunder. Picked up there by Dupuis David. Dupuis David hands it off to Sunday on the left-hand side. Sunday passes down to Thompson, back to Sunday. Sunday now passes to the near side to Porter. Porter on the far side to the top there. Thundercloud passes back to Douglas Thompson. Lets a shot go high and wide. Picked up by Thundercloud. Picks up the rebound. 8 seconds. There's a shot on goal. There's a save there by Lahash. 5 minutes in and no goals scored by either team. Picked up there by Elijah. He'll go down along the half wall. Now we'll pass it back out to the top to Owen Rice as they change up their format just a bit. Owen Rice on top, passes down to Elijah. Elijah trying to break down the middle. He's trying to come around the pick with a clear shot. He does. Shot. Elijah used the pick up high, hit a couple of steps inside, let a low shot go. They eluded goaltender Delarmy, and the Hunters have scored the first goal in this game. Face-off with Van Dummelen and Brown. Off the face-off, Brown will pick it up, but he's squeezed out of the play. Rice gets assist on the play. Owen Rice. Teohate Badalman, he gets an assist as well. Now here's Sunday with it. Passes down low to Delarmy. He couldn't pick it up. Ball is loose. Who's going to get it in the corner? And it looks like Sunday will come away with the ball. He races down the middle. Lets a shot go. Big save there by Lahash. 30 seconds for the Thunder. And the ball is loose. Picked up by the Hunters. Sunday will cross-check on the play. And coming down with the ball is Norton. Jackson Norton will pull up. They give the ball to Owen Rice. Owen Rice passes over to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. going down low, one-on-one with the defense. Bucktooth Jr. peels off to check. And the pick as well. Now Sugar Rice walks in, lets a shot go. Oh, and he was going top side, glove side on goaltender Delarmy, but he got a piece of it. Behind the net it goes. Nugent with it. Passes in front there. Oh, Morris was all alone on top of the crease. Let a shot go. And goaltender Delarmy had to be sharp on that. Coming off the bench is Elijah, the goal scorer for Kahnawake. Elijah now being checked on the play. Picked up there by Dupuis David. He'll pass it on the far side. Here's a shot in close by Morris. A quick stick as he got behind the defense. And there's going to be a roughing call. Coming up to Landon Dupuis David for the Thunder. And the Hunters want a power play. Jacoby Sandin will set it up. Bucktooth up on high on the right side, and slowing down low is Shuggo. Going down low is Shuggo Rice, and Owen Rice on the far side on the left side. And down low will be Elijah. Sandin with it to Bucktooth Jr. They'll pass it around to get everybody a feel of the ball. And then they'll end up taking a shot. Everybody will start moving now. There's Rice moving, trying to get the cutter. Missed him. That was Bucktooth Jr. Up in front. It goes. There's a shot. Hit a stick and it went wide. They say it hit the goaltender, but there's a fresh 30 seconds on the clock. Bucktooth Jr. with Sugar Rice on that far side. Now back out to Sandin. He'll pass to Owen Rice, back to Sandin, now to Sugar Rice. Passes over to Owen Rice, lost control of it. He'll pick it up. 14 seconds on the 30-second shot clock. Comes back out, a quick shot as they're trying to get the shot on goal with 8 seconds going. And they got to get a shot away. Sandin's going to take it. Let the shot go. Saved there by Delarmy. There's a breakaway. Jim McKinney's got a breakaway. He's got to get on his horse to get the shot off. Shoots. Oh, off the goalpost. He had the goaltender beating, but not his best friend. And the ball will be the Thunders with 1:07 remaining in the penalty to Dupuis David. Degalunya Daga Thompson with it down to Trice and Sunday on the half wall. The Hunters will just let them use up to 30 seconds because they know they will get the ball back with 37 seconds left in the power play. So the Thunder will try to kill off the 30 seconds they are allotted for. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sunday with it. Being watched closely on that far side. Sunday trying to get around to get a shot off. He will. Off the boards it goes. He was going to try to run down and get it off the boards. A set play for him. Now the hood and ball trick will try again. And they got it right now. Elijah has it. The Thunder have already pointed it out. Elijah down low on the near side to Sandin. Back to the top to Owen Swamp. To Bucktooth Jr. Back to Owen Swamp. Owen Swamp using the pick. He'll take overhand shot and score! Owen Swamp used the pick of the two players in front of him as a screenshot. And there was another Thunder player standing in the way of goaltender Delarmy. He didn't even move. And the ball went in for a 2-0 lead. Off the faceoff, controlled by Brown. He won it, but he went into the stick of the Kahnawake Hunters. Albany had it. Now it's back out to Morris. Morris being watched there by McKinney. Morris to Bucktooth Jr. Now they'll change up as Bucktooth Jr. goes on the far side. He'll go down low looking for a pass. Pass coming down to Morris. He missed it all the way. And now the Thunder will pick it up. Here's a long pass. Tracy Sunday couldn't control it. The Hunters will come in with a 2-0 lead with 9:51 remaining. There's a far shot. There's a hit the back of the Thunder player. Comes back out, and it's a back and over. No, it's not, as the Thunder player touched it. It'll be a Thunder ball as the ball went out of the playing surface. Picked up there, Landon Dupuis David. Thunder can't afford to go down too much in this game. They're down 2-0. Sunday with it. As has been the case in most of the games, all of the games rather, the Thunder have fallen behind early. Sunday with it, trying to go one-on-one. Sunday with it, let the long shot go. Goaltender Nahash makes the stop. Ball is loose. Sunday and Fawthrop are there. But the Hunters come away with the ball. Picked up there by Owen Rice. Owen Rice takes a long shot. He'll wait for his offensive guys to come out. Now he'll pass it to Nugent. Nugent gives to Elijah, back to Owen Rice. Owen Rice trying to use that pick. There's another shot. As he tries to go low, you see what he's trying to do is they try to use that pick up high and use a screen shot and go low just below the knees on goaltender Delarmy. Now the Thunder, River Porter breaking down, no pass. Comes up to Elijah, Barrero. He couldn't get the shot off. Cross check on the play. Pick it up with Logan Gabriel. He leaves it there. Now picked up there by Morris. Has Morris with it. Morris now looking for someone to cut to. They're trying to set the pick. Picked up here by Kobe Sandin. And the switch comes as the Thunder picked that up. There's a shot on goal. Sandin moved off the pick as there was no one to pass to, so he took it right in. And a save there by Delarmy. Barrero with it. Thunder have to start moving on offense. 8 minutes remaining here in period number 1. The score 2-0 for the Hunters in game 4 of this Eastern Ontario Junior B Lacrosse East Division Final. Picked up there by Thompson. Thompson down low to Delarmy. Delarmy looking for somebody. Yes, he does. Barrero with it shoots high over the head of goaltender Lahash. The Thunder have not got a close-in shot in the last 7 or 8 minutes of this period. Bladen hops Thompson, checking his man into the boards. Ball is not loose, and staying with it was Elijah. Passes over to Albany. Albany on the far side to Sugger Rice. Sugger Rice trying to move in, but he's cut off at the pass. There's a long pass coming out to Bucktooth Jr. He can't control it. He's got to get a shot on net. There's a shot. Goaltender Delarmy makes the save. Delarmy with it, passes the ball, but it might be picked off. It is, but no, it doesn't. It misses both of them. Picked up by Tryson Sunday. Sunday going to go one-on-one with Sandin back there. They make that side ear. Akwesasne can't seem to get in close, and now here's Thundercloud with it. Thundercloud as he sees a bunch of players go through down the lane. That went off a Kahnawake stick, and the possession goes back to Kahnawake. Now picked up there by Jacoby Sandin. Sandin working down low on the near side. Passes back out to Albany. Albany on the far side to Bucktooth. An overhand shot. Picked off there by goaltender Delarmy. Trace Hill picks it up. Leaves it there. And using it was Carter King. Kahnawake will control. They've controlled a better part of this first period with their possessions. They've been rewarded with one even strength goal and one power play. Nugent passes down to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. down to Albany. Albany comes out high, tries to do a swim move, moves the check, and there's Carter King giving him a cross check. Comes back out. Kane Murphy trying to thwart the shot. There's a shot on net, another 30 seconds. And once again, the Hunters have control of the loose ball off the shot. Elijah passes him back of the net to Nugent. Nugent trying to come out front. He stick checks nicely on the play. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Owen Rice will come out now. Owen Rice with a long shot. Goes behind the net. They're trying to stuff it in net. That was a nice setup there by Owen Rice. To Nugent, who tried to use a slam dunk from behind the net, but he was thwarted by goaltender Delarmy. Picked up by the Thunder as they come back into the offensive zone. Barrero lets a shot go in way wide. That's not going to get the job done against Casey Lahash, that's for sure. Now Thundercloud down low, and there's an opportunity coming through as Barrero. He came through the open seam, but it was a left-hand shot coming from the left-hand side, and all he had was a backhand, and that didn't go anywhere. Now it's picked up there by Elijah at the top. Elijah now passing down to Owen Rice. Owen Rice uses the pick, set up by Morris. But Wuxie Rice was there to break it up. Now here's Bucktooth Jr. trying to come down the middle. There's a shot. On goal is coming down the middle, but picking it up was the defense. Elijah was trying to get in there to get his second goal of the game. 4:45 remaining. The Thunder have to get on the board, hopefully before the first period is over with. Now here's Delarmy walking down Main Street. Lets a shot go. And goaltender Lahash seen that all the way. Yawakaran. .423 remaining here in period number one. Hunters have possession of it. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Rice with it. Rice will pass down low to Albany. Misplayed it, but he picked up the loose ball. Picked up there by Dupree David defensively. And he jumped through the crease. He almost got the goal in there. Got a shot on goal, almost. Now Thompson with it for the Thunder. Back out to Delarmy. Over to River Porter. Not too many close-in shots for the Thunder. Now Sunday picks it up, walks right in, passes over to Barrero, lets a shot go, and they score! Thunder get on the board. As the defense was centering up on Tryson Sunday, Sunday passed off to Barrero. He faked the shot. And then a couple of players stood in his way, and he let it go. It was a screen shot. And goaltender Halash couldn't get it. Off the face-off. Van Dummelen and Marcus waiting for the ball. The ball is loose. Who's going to get it? It looks like the Hunters will get control of the ball once again. There's Mason Sandin with it. He loses control of the ball, but he passes it out to Owen Rice. Rice with it. Rice with it, trying to do a long-hand shot, trying to pass it back out. He does. On the crease, they score! Bucktooth Jr. with the goal. As Owen Rice and Sugler Rice team up for that quick stick to the left of goaltender Delarmy. The defense was kind of relaxed, getting back. Nobody picked up Bucktooth, and he was wide open on the crease, and he let it go. Off the faceoff, controlled by the Thunder. Those faceoffs are very important for possession. There's a pass down into Sunday. Sunday being watched by White. There's another shot there from Falthup that's high. And there's a long pass to Norton. Norton comes down with the ball. He's going to pass it back to Jacoby Sandin. Sandin with it. Being watched by Falthup. There's a pick on Falthup. Trying to get around the pick, and blowing that up was Jackson. Jackson tries to peel down, but he's picked up. The ball comes back out to Sugler Rice. Overhand shot. Going low, and goaltender Delarmy got a piece of it with a stick. 2:42 remaining here in period number 1. Thunder find themselves down by 2 goals. Picked up there by River Porter. Being watched there by Gabriel. Now over to Tyson Sunday. Sunday being watched there by Mason Sandin. River Porter back to Sunday. 5 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot to hit a player. Picked up by Porter. He'll let a shot go. Went way wide, and the 30-second clock goes. Elijah now into the offensive zone. 2:11 remaining. Passes out to Rice. Sugler Rice with it. Back to Elijah. Back down low to Morris. Morris with a long shot. And they're trying to shoot low on goaltender Delarmy. You can see that. He made the save, but it hit the roof, and now it goes back to the Hunters. Elijah now with it. Behind the net, Jim McKinney. Cross-checking. Sandin with the shot. Cross-checking Nugent back there, and there's a shot on goal, saved by Delarmy. The Hunters will regain control. Owen Rice with it. With a fresh 30 seconds. Owen Rice trying to use the pick, but he doesn't get it. There it is. He'll step around, but it's blown up there by Bladen Hobbs-Thompson. Shot on net, went wide. 10 seconds to go. Morris with it. Morris looking to pass it off. He does to Rice. Rice will let it go to the cutter in front. There's a shot low by Sugler Rice. He was going low 5-hole, but goaltender Delarmy stopped there. Tyson Sunday can't control the he does. The pick. He does a pass coming in close to Falthup. He couldn't get the shot off. But in the crease, called a long way down. The nearest referee didn't call it. But the furthest referee, that'll be 8 seconds. That'll be the Thunder ball. Picked up there by Star Blanket. He'll leave it there for Delarmy. Delarmy got checked on the play. He'll pick it up. Goes back down to Tyson Sunday. Sunday with it. Boy, the defense of Kahnawake is very tough. Sunday with it, trying to go one-on-one to Jensen White. Tries to go low, bounce shot. Missed everything. Jackson Norton with it. He'll pass it off to Elijah. Elijah down low. Passing over to Jacoby Sandin. Over to Sugler Rice. Rice on the far side to Bucktooth Jr. Bucktooth Jr. comes out to the top. They've got a shoot on it. Picked off there by Hobbs-Thompson. And a timeout is called by the Thunder with 14 seconds remaining. Hobbs is looking to go down the floor on a possible breakaway. They'll pull the goalie, I think, at this juncture. Wait till it gets down to about 9 seconds and then start moving their players around to get a shot on goal. The score 3-1 for Kahnawake, period 1. 14.6 seconds remaining. The Thunder looking for an opportunity to make it a 1-goal game before going into the dressing rooms. They'd rather go down by 1 instead of 2, that's for sure. Thompson will control it. Looks at the clock. 10 seconds now, he'll start moving. Thompson on the far side to Sunday. Sunday looking for someone to pass to. River Porter has it. Back to Sunday. Sunday fakes the shot, lets a low shot go. And goaltender Lahash saw it all the way, so that's the way period 1 will end. 3-1 for the Kahnawake Hunters here at the Kahnawake Sportsplex. So we're going to take a short break and be back for the start of the second period and give you the rundown on the scoring. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to period number 2, the start of it coming up shortly. Going through the goal scoring for you at 6:10 of the first period. Lagawina Elijah scored with an assist going to Owen Rice and to Teonte Albany, coming at 6-ton, making it 1-0. And then Owen Rice scored at 9:29 with an assist going to Brett Bucktooth Jr. and an assist going to Elijah, making it 2-0. Then Akwesasne got on the board at 16:15 with a goal by Teo Gualeta Barrero, assist going to Tyson Sunday, and to Degalunya Dage Thompson coming at 16:15, making it 2-1. And then about 20 seconds after that, 22 seconds to be precise, at 16:37, Brett Bucktooth scored a beautiful goal set up by Sugo Rice and Owen Rice. That goal coming at 16:37, rounding out period number 1, and they made it 3-1 to score. Owen Rice has scored 1 goal and had 2 assists so far in this game. Same with the Elijah. Lagawina Elijah has a goal and 2 assists. And that's the way it stands here after 1 period of play. Akwesasne finding themselves on the short end of the stick once again. Going down after the first period of play, which has been the trend for the first 4 games now of this series. So just waiting for the players to come back out. What a period it is for the faithful here at the Kahnawake Sportsplex. Their team leads 3-1 after 1 period of play. Good crowd on hand for a Friday night game. Got to be about 1,100 here tonight. Kahnawake has come out of their bench, being led by goaltender, coming out of the dressing room rather, being led by goaltender Lahash. Played a pretty solid game, but a lot of shots from far out by the Thunder. Just to let you know that if there is a game 5, it'll be on Sunday night at the Enola Go Arena at 8 p.m. A lot of games left to play. 40 minutes. Brown and Van Dumoulin in the face-off circle. Dumoulin wins the face-off, and the Hunters will pick up where they left off in the first period with possession. Picked up there by Morris. Morris passes down to along the half wall. To Nugent. Nugent passes back to Rice, back to Elijah. There's an overhand shot there, way wide of the net by Brett Bucktooth. There's a long shot there by Owen Rice, stopped there rather handily by Delarmy. The Thunder will come back on the floor. There's picking up the ball, it's Thundercloud. He'll peel away to the half wall. Passes back out to the top to Thompson, or rather Porter. Thompson with it now. Passes off to Delarmy. Delarmy on the near side now. From far out is Porter. Here's the pass going to the far side down low. And there's Thundercloud with a long shot. And he took a check while he took the shot. And the Hunters will come back with the ball. Thunder have been relegated to just the long shots on goaltender Delarmy. And that's not, I don't think that's going to get the job done against Delarmy, or rather Lahash. They throw the ball away to Hunters. Hunters too, right in front of the net, oh, wide open was Nugent. How he got wide open is another story, but he did. In behind the defense. Sunday with it. Sunday passes down low to Barrero. Barrero up on top to Delarmy. Delarmy will cut through. Nothing doing. Now picked up there by Barrero. Barrero passes it back over to River Porter. He'll pass it back to Sunday. He can't control it. Picks up the loose ball. And there's a cutter coming in close. And there's Delarmy with it. Lets the shot go over the top of the net. They've got to get a shot off. There's a shot. Nope. And it hit the stick of one of the Kahnawake players. It'll come back into the offensive zone for the Hunters. Picked up by Owen Rice. Owen Rice to Sugar Rice. Sugar Rice with it, way up on top. Passes over to Owen Rice. Owen Rice being watched there by Carson Mitchell. Goes around to check. Rice comes in, tries to jump over the top, and he jumps into the net. And the Hunters control with 22 seconds on the shot clock. There's a long shot, kind of a lob shot that lost a little bit of speed on it. And the Thunder will control. Coming back down, it's going to be a pass into Thundercloud. He'll pull up, and he'll pull it back out to Sunday. Sunday over to Thundercloud along the half wall. Passes down low to Barrero. Barrero being watched there defensively as the Hunters cruising on the ball carrier. Now the pass back out to Barrero. Gets it down low to Sunday. There's a shot on net. And goaltender Lahash moved over just in time and cut that angle off. The Hunters will come back into the zone. Nugent with it, peeling off the check. Nugent coming in close. Pushed out of the way by Murphy. Now it's Sugar Rice with it. Rice passing down low to Albany. Albany trying to work his way in, shoots low. Didn't really have too much to shoot at. Goaltender Delarmy made the save. There's going to be a penalty coming up to the Hunters behind the play. Barrero with it. As Delarmy goes to the bench, the extra attacker comes out with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Sunday with it, passing it back out. They've got to get somebody in the open, in the middle. Behind the net they go, and there's a shot on goal, no goal. A jumper from behind the net was Frothrop, trying to use the slam dunk from behind the net. We're going to have a roughing call. Be a roughing call to the Teahanta Delarmy, or rather Teahanta Albany. Sunday with it, with a great chance for the Thunder to get back within one goal. Power play setup. Sunday at top. On the far side, he'll go to Barrero. Back to Barrero with the shot. Trying to come off for a crease for a quick stick. Barrero picks it up as it's tipped off the net. Barrero finds himself in front of the net. Back to Sunday with it. Sunday fakes, winds up, lets a shot go, going far side. And goaltender Lahash made the stop. And the Hunters will take control. Picked up there by Jensen White. White passes the ball off to Bucktooth. Bucktooth one-on-one, trying to work his way down low. Peels off the check and goes along the half wall. Being checked there by Carson Mitchell. Mitchell caught checking Bucktooth. Bucktooth just biding his time. He'll take the ball towards the net. A shot on goal, saved by goaltender Delarmy, and picked up by the Thunder. They'll come back on the power play. With 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in the penalty to Albany. Thunder on the power play, trying to get this to a one-goal game. They're down 3-1. Picked up by Sunday. Sunday back to Barrero. Back over to Sunday, back to Barrero. There goes a check there by Delarmy. A shot and picked off there by the defense of Norton Jackson. Jackson comes down, peels off into the corner, passes back out to Owen Rice. 36 seconds on the penalty, 20 on the shot clock. Elijah with it. Will pass it down low. Here's a cutter coming in. There's a backhand shot. Oh, and it hit the stick of the defender, Delarmy. Ball is loose. Picked up there in the Thunder. 17 seconds on the penalty to Albany, so they'll have time to set up and get one shot on goal. Thompson with it. Passes over to Sunday. Sunday passes over to Barrero. Back to Sunday. Backhand pass to Delarmy. Back and close it goes. Back out to Sunday. Back and close it goes. Now comes over to Thompson with overhand shot. Just missed. Comes back out to Barrero with a shot. Saved there by LaHash, and the loose ball is picked up there by the Hunters. Bucktooth Jr. will take it down. The penalty is over. 14-14 remaining here in period number 2. There's a shot on goal and close, and Elijah looking for his second goal of the game. Morris with a being watched by Mitchell. Morris goes behind the net, picked up there by Luke Lazor. Lazor cross-checking. Comes back out. There's a long shot by Reese Nugent. Missed the whole net, picked up by Rice. Sugger Rice with it in the corner. Along the boards, ball is loose. Picked up by the Hunters. Bucktooth, but he met a bunch of players. Ball comes loose. Picked up there by Mitchell. Mitchell passes over to Tyson Sunday. Sunday with it. Being watched there by Sideer. Back out to Tyson Sunday. Over to Thompson. Thompson trying to use the pick. There's Barrero back to Sunday. Sunday behind the net. Coming out on top is Delarmy. Oh, and he got a shot off. And goaltender LaHash made the save, but he didn't know where it was. And it rolled harmless to the side of the net. There's a long shot off the side of the net. In front is Thompson. A shot. Oh, and a good save there by LaHash. As Thompson wasn't close. And he tried to go to the far side, and LaHash stuck his arm out and made the save. The opening was there, but LaHash made the save. Owen Rice with it now. Passes a bounce pass on the far side to Sandin. Sandin passes back over to Sugger Rice. Sugger Rice beats his man. Shot on goal, goes low. As he beat Waxy Rice. Now the Thunder come back out. Passing it back out to Porter. Porter with it now to Tyson Sunday. Sunday in the middle to Barrero. Barrero had a chance, but he went off the top of his stick and he lost control of it. Now it's to Sunday at the near side. Sunday looking for the pick. He'll go one-on-one. Pass it in the middle. Thompson goes low. Good shot. Good play. But the Hunters foiled it with the save by LaHash. 12-10 remaining here in period 2. Same score as in the first period, 3-1. Very tight defense being played by both clubs. Hunters with the ball down low. Albany with it. Fakes the shot, and there's a crash of Bucktooth into Hops Thompson that blew that pick up. Now Albany with it, lets a shot go. Bounce shot. Goes into the corner, and the 30-second clock goes, and the Thunder have held them without a shot on goal. Picked up there by Lazor. Lazor headmans the ball up to Delarmy. Delarmy on the far side, half wall, picked up by Fawthrop. Fawthrop will pass it back out to Porter. Porter with it, looking down low. He's got Fawthrop one-on-one. Fawthrop decides to pass it back out to Sunday. Sunday on the near side. Cruises down, takes two of them, passes it back. Oh, and there was an opening there for Delarmy to walk down into the open lane, but he didn't take it. As two guys running with Sunday. He had the open lane. They got a fresh 30 seconds. In behind the net, there's a pass to Sunday, in close. Shoots, scores! Little skirmish in the crease area. Sunday momentum carried into goaltender LaHash, but the goal is good. Making it 3-2. That goal coming at the 8:47 mark of period number 2. Makes the score 3-2. Good play by Sunday to do the swim move in close. He can catch the near side. Off the face-off, the Thunder will gain control. McKinney with it. Rolls the ball back to his defense. Off the bench goes Thundercloud. Fawthrop and Delarmy get an assist on the play. There's a shot on net. And going down on the play, getting checked was Delarmy, but the ball will come back out. Bucktooth Jr. with a down low, near side, passes it back out to Elijah. Elijah on top. Elijah now to the near side, high to Sugger Rice, down low to Bucktooth. He'll come out on top. Where's the pick going to be set up? There it is. But the pass has gone loose. And it's got a guy behind the net looking for that swim move. The ball is loose. And Rice with it, Owen Rice with it. Passes backhand behind the net. Nice play. Now comes back out. Owen Rice with a long shot. And it went wide. 30 seconds. Rather, let's check that shot on net. That was Albany with the shot. Now the Thunder come back down after scoring a goal. Very tight game here, ladies and gentlemen. At the halfway mark of period number 2, 3-2. Only one goal scored in this period. The Thunder just scored it a few seconds ago. Now they're trying to tie this game up. Hops Thompson with it. Took 2 players with him. Somebody's open. There's a humper shot by Thompson. Oh, he took a nice shot and goaltender LaHatch made the save. And the Thunder will come back away with the ball. Now here's Hops Thompson with it. Goes low. And it's a save there by LaHatch. Hops Thompson with it. Check from behind. Hops Thompson working his way in. Lets the shot go low. And LaHatch made the save. And the stuff is starting to get a little rough out there. Nugent with it, passes down low to Albany. Albany comes out on top, over the right, fakes this overhand shot, being watched there by Murphy. Now switches off to Lazor, does an in-close shot, and the defense took down that shooter, Jacoby Sandin. There's another long shot wide, and it bounces back out to the center court area, and the Thunder will pick it up and go on the offense. 8:58 remaining here in period number 2. The score is 3-2 for the Hunters. Picked up there by Barrero. Barrero leaves it for Thompson. Barrero will hang on to it. Watched by Norton Jackson out there. Jackson Norton cross-checking. Now comes over to Sunday. Sunday passes down low to Delarney. Comes up on top. There's a pass that eluded the stick of Barrero as he was moving on the play. Picked up there by Sandin. Mason Sandin leaves it there for Sugar Rice. Sugar Rice now coming in looking for the pick. He gets it, but it's too far up for him. Down close they go to Albany. Albany with it. Looking for someone to pass it. Winds up, lets a shot go. And hit a body in front. And picked up there by Jacoby Sandin. Sandin now with a shot on net coming from Sugar Rice. As time was winding down, they've got a fresh 30. Albany with it. Albany to Rice with it. Sugar Rice being checked on the play by Carter King. Rice goes down. He was checked on the play. And he went down rather hard. You recall the first game at the Enola Golden Arena, Rice had 2 knee braces on, neoprene braces. Back at the action, Falter has it for the Thunder. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Falter passes off to Sunday. There's a pick coming down the middle. There's a shot on goal. Oh, and Barrero had an open lane. And he took a shot, and LaHatch was there to make the save. Barrero with it, trying to get it out. He does. Out to Delarney. Fresh 30 for the Thunder. Picked up there by Sunday. Sunday will go one-on-one. Looks for the pick, doesn't get it. Passes down low. Delarney does a swim move and goes into LaHatch and let him all the way. Good save. Nice pick and roll, although the pick wasn't there, but the defenders bit for it. And Delarney found himself all alone on top of goaltender LaHatch. Now coming back the other way, Bucktooth Jr. tries to get around the check. He does. Defender falls down. Bucktooth in front of the net, trying to do a backhand. Missed on it. Albany tries to get it. With 8 seconds left, he's got to get a shot on net. Nugent falls down. Ball is loose. Picked up there to the shot. There's a 30 seconds goes on the clock, and the Thunder will gain control. Down in the corner is River Porter. Porter with it. Passes back out on top to Delarney. Delarney into the corner to Thompson. Thompson on the near side, crosses out to the top. Passes on the far side. There's an overhand shot. Low from Porter, but goaltender LaHatch stood his ground and made the save. Ball's loose in the corner. 2 Hunter players fight for it. They come away with it. That's Tylen Dival with it. Long pass to Albany. Albany with it. He forgot he had a man with him. He would have had a 2-on-1 had he seen Elijah with him. But he elected to shoot. Now coming back the other way. Barrero with it. Works his way inside. Then he passes inside. Falter put a shot on goal. And a good save there by LaHatch as Falter was in all alone. Good backhand pass by Barrero down low. Barrero will take the ball to the top. On the far side it goes. Thundercloud with it. Pass to Delarney. Delarney to Barrero with a shot down low. And goaltender LaHatch makes the save. Hunters will get the ball back. Bucktooth Jr. carries it into the offensive zone. passes down low to Sugar Rice on the near side. Sugar Rice looking for the pick, doesn't get it, lets a long shot go, and goaltender Delarmy had to make the save. I think Rice may have been hurt on that check earlier. He only took a couple of steps and took a shot, and then he ran back to the bench immediately. The Thunder now come on to the offensive. 5:21 remaining. Thunder leading down by 1 goal, 3-2. There's a shot, a goal, they score! Oh my, Thompson with the goal. Jensen White, the defender, provided a screen against his goaltender. And they took advantage of it. The Thunder did. .46 the time of that goal. It's a hydration break for both goaltenders. I've got my handy dandy little fan here to keep me cool, but it is kind of warm here in the arena. Sakadayongwa Dumoulin in the face-off against Brown. Off the face-off, controlled by the Thunder. Will they pick it up? Goes back into the zone, they will. Picked up there by Hobbs Thompson. Hobbs Thompson will pass it off to Sunday. Sunday passes it down low. 5 minutes remaining here, period number 2. Scores tied 3-3. The Thunder clawed their way back to a tie. Sunday with the ball, looking for the pick, doesn't get it, peeling off the pick is Delarmy with another low shot. Goaltender Lahash saw it all the way, made the stop with his pads. Now it's picked up there in the corner by the, who's it going to be? There's a scrum of players in that corner. Frothrop goes in there to lend some support, but the Hunters are there, and the Thunder have control of the ball. Thundercloud with it, being cross-checked on the play behind the play. Falls down, loses control of the ball, and the Thunder will not lose control of the ball as it rolls into the crease. There's a partial break. Coming out of the bench was Owen Rice, the player you want to come out with the ball. Owen Rice with it, coming back around, a shot on goal. And he was checked from behind, a push. So the ball will go back to the Hunters. 4:11 and counting. The ball will come out to Sugar Rice. Sugar Rice does seem to be limping a little bit. But there he goes, hopping around on top, passing it down to Elijah. Elijah being watched by Lazor. There's the pick by Jacoby Sandin, down to Rice with it. Sugar Rice working in close. There's an interference call, so it goes back the other way for a Thunder ball. Thunder will control. Picked up there by Dagalunya Thompson. Thompson with it, passes cross court to Porter. Porter back out to Frothrop. Frothrop to Porter on the far side, high. Pass the buck to Frothrop, looking for the pick. He gets it, lets a shot go. Gonna hit a body in front. The Thunder will have to get a shot on goal. They don't. Picking it up is Jackson Norton, a breakaway. Norton on a breakaway. Norton shoots, oh, and a big save there by Delarmy. And the Thunder will come back. They'll have numbers this time, but they'll slow it down a bit. Captain Barrero with it. Teo Barrero on the half wall. Barrero passes near side to Sunday. Sunday looking for someone to create a pick. Winds up for low shot. And goaltender Lahash seen that all the way. As Sunday was trying to use the pick as a screen, but it didn't work. As Lahash seen it all the way. Bucktooth Jr. with a sees an open lane, was going to go in, but it's cut off. On the far side, he goes to Rice with it. No, there's a shot by Morris. And he hit a body in front. Went off a Thunder player, so 30 seconds will be added to the clock for the Hunters, a fresh 30. Nugent loses control. Leaves it there. There's Albany with a shot for a break in Morris for a quick stick. Coming back the other way. Oh, Jim McKinney missed the ball. Goes into the corner, and he's checked on a nice pick there by goaltender Lahash. McKinney would have been on a partial breakaway. The only one back was Mason Sandin. Now Kahnawake comes into the zone. Picked up there by Albany. Back out to Owen Rice on the far side. by Sandin. Jacoby Sandin now. Passes to the near side to Sugar Rice. Sugar Rice trying to get a shot off. He does. Oh, and he went wide. He's going to try to go to that short side. They have 4 seconds on the shot clock. There's a long shot. They hit a body, and the Thunder will gain control of the ball. .147 remaining. The score is 3-3. Picked up by Tyson Sunday. Sunday on the near side. Passes it to top to Delarmy. Delarmy on the far side to Foster. Foster back to Delarmy to Tyson Sunday on the low, on the half wall. Sunday looking for a pick. There's a shot to score! Oh my, what a play! River Porter puts it in the net. .1825, River Porter makes it 4-3 for the Thunder. They've scored 3 straight goals in this period. And just like game 3, they're holding the Kahnawake Hunters off the score sheet. Jim McKinney with it. Being checked there by Sandin. Picked up there by... Picked up there by Hobbs Thompson. He'll go on the offense. Hobbs Thompson goes in. A shot to the 6th side. And a good save there by goaltender Lahash. Coming back down the other way. Buckfield Jr. with only 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining here in period number 2. The Thunder lead. Here's a long shot, and the goaltender Delarmy just got a piece of it with his right elbow. The Hunters have to fresh 30 seconds. Sucker Rice with a long shot. He scores! Makes it 4-4 with a long shot, short side low, about thigh high. Off the face-off, won by Van Dummelen. Van Dummelen. Owen Rice and Buckfield Jr. get assists on the goal. Now the Hunters trying to take the lead in. Close goes. Oh, there's a shot by Morris. As he found himself walking down Main Street, nobody checked him. He tried to go low, but goaltender Delarmy was there to meet the peg. Now 15 seconds left. Are they going to call a timeout? No, they've already done it. 10 seconds remaining. Sunday with it. Sunday with it. Takes the pick off Delarmy. Sunday with it. Lets the long shot go. Oh, and it had it on the crease. A quick stick by River Porter. He was there. He just missed the whole net. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 4-4 at the end of 2 periods of play. Oh my, good game here at the sports complex. We'll be back to give you an update on the score before the start of the 3rd period for the most crucial 3rd period of the season for both teams. want to go back on? Go back on?
Yeah. Right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before the start of the third period, we'll go through that goal scoring for you. Akwesasne made it 3-2 at 8:47 of period number 2. Tyson Sunday scored with an assist going to Alex Delarmy and to Dean Fothrop. Then they tied it up 3-3 at 14:46 with a goal by Dagalunya Dage Thompson. Assist going to Dehil Gualate Barrero and assist to Alex Delarmy, making it 3-3. Then at 18:25, the Thunder went ahead 4-3 on a goal by River Porter with an assist going to Tyson Sunday and to Alex Delarmy, making it 4-3. Then Kahnawake made it 4-4 at 19:10 of period number 3. 50 seconds left in the period with a goal by Sugo Rice with an assist going to Owen Rice and to Kale Hunter Albany. Well, this is the third period, ladies and gentlemen. This is it for both teams. Kahnawake must win if they want to take Game 5 back to the Enola Go Arena. And the Thunder are trying to close them out to make the final against the Guelph Regals. In the face-off circle went against Marcus Brown, and Hunter's got the ball, but he fell down on the play. Good check there, and the ball comes loose, and the Hunters will take control of it. Picked up there by Elijah. Elijah passes to Owen Rice. Owen Rice to Sugo. Sugo Rice up high, and Brown watches him. Passes back over to Elijah. Back over to Sugo Rice, being watched by Brown. Rice with a shot on goal, hit a body, and Bucktooth moves in, shoots low. Shot on goal, gets the rebound, fresh 30 seconds. Elijah with it. Elijah with the ball. Passes on the far side to Bucktooth. Bucktooth working his way in, long shot, low, missed the mark. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Rice will have it, being watched by Trace Hill on defense. There's a long shot. Ooh, he was trying to go for that far side. And Rice let a two-handed slash go. That went unnoticed by the referees. Coming back the other way, the Thunder will have it. In behind the net, Sunday gives it up to Thompson. Thompson over to Barrero. Barrero to Thundercloud. Thundercloud working high, looking for a pick. Now it's given to Delarmy with a long shot, and goaltender Lahash makes the save as Delarmy come across that pick, let a shot go. Ball is loose, and going to be picked up by the Thunder. Interference. The Hunters, so the ball will go back to the Thunder. Marcus Daibo with the playing defense back there. Got a little feisty on the check. Now the Thunder with it. Tyson Sunday trying to work down low. He does. Oh, there's a pass into Thundercloud. He tried to shoot it, but he was thwarted by the defense of the Hunters. Coming back out is Jacoby Sandin. Sandin with it. Morris. Morris passes over to Nugent. Nugent working his way on the far side back to Morris. One-on-one now. Jacoby Sandin will take the pick. He's looking for the shot, but that was blown up by the defense. Now, Blaine Hobbs-Thompson tries to take the ball, and he does have it. Gives it to Carson Mitchell. Carson Mitchell speeds down. Carson Mitchell with a shot on goal. And there's going to be a penalty for holding as Carson Mitchell's speed on the transition created a goal-scoring opportunity and also a penalty. So the Thunder will go on a power play, looking to take a one-goal lead on this power play. 17:48 remaining. The score's tied 4-4. In the penalty box will go Albany for 2 minutes for holding. He had no choice. Thunder pass the ball around. Everybody gets a feel. Now it's back to Sunday. They'll start moving to set up the picks, and they do. Here's Sunday with it, looking for an opening. Swim move, goes in close, shot, stopped there by LaHash. Thunder will gain control of the ball. Or they did briefly, but it's picked up there. It's Sunday chasing around, trying to get the ball. And the Hunters will get it down into the zone. 17 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Owen Rice puts up one finger, which means that they're just going to pass the ball around, kill off 30 seconds. Sugar Rice with a long shot on goal. That hit Delarney, went into the ceiling here, so the ball will go back to the Owen Rice, trying to get down past the defense of Murphy. Rice will come out to the top. Rice with it, back on top to Sandin. Marcus Sandin with the ball. Sandin being checked there by Trace Hill. He gets by the check. Sandin comes in, pulls up, lets the shot go, saved there by Delarney. He'll control it, and the Thunder will have 48 seconds. Oh, he reached right into the crease and got the ball. Oh, wow. So, Hunter's really doing a good job on this penalty kill, as the Thunder had a couple of chances to get the loose ball. And Hunter's having now Bucktooth Jr. on the far side being watched by Mitchell. Passes back out on the top to Nugent. Gives it to Rice. Owen Rice with a long shot goal. Now the Thunder will come back on the power play. Dogalunya Doggy Thompson with it. Passes back out to Sunday. Sunday with it. Passes down to Thundercloud. Thundercloud passes back out. And there's a shot by River Porter, missed. So the ball's going to go all the way back. The penalty's over. Penalties release. Albany comes way out. And the ball is just whipped down the floor. Sandin with it. Jacoby passes down to Morris. Morris up on high, trying to take his man out there as they play man-to-man defense. There's behind the net. Pass to Albany. Albany gives it back to Sandin. Sandin looking for the pick. He gets it. And then he passes over to Rice for the shot. Good save there by Delarney. All alone on the crease down low is Morris calling for the ball. He was all alone behind the Thunder defense, but they couldn't get the ball to him. Albany takes the pick. The shot on goal went off a Thunder player. And the Thunder will regain control. Delarney passes down along the half wall to Thompson. Thompson out to Delarney. Delarney back to Fawthrop. Fawthrop over to Sunday. Now they start moving. Sunday with a long shot. Shot on goal. Oh, goaltender LaHash thought he had twisted his stick. That was a hard shot, but he saved it nonetheless. Owen Rice with it, still 4-4. Rice with it, comes down. One-on-one, tries to do a swim move. He leaves it on the crease there for Elijah. Couldn't get the shot out, but he's got the ball. Pass back out to Nugent. Nugent now one-on-one with Luke Lazor. Nugent with overhand shot. Goaltender Delarney seen it all the way, made the save. Picked up there by Dupree David. Dupree David on the defense, passes the ball for the incoming offense. There was a ball to Sunday, he couldn't control it. A little bit of sloppy play by the Thunder on that play. Morris has it. Morris going down low on McKinney. McKinney watching him defensively. Here comes Sandin to set the pick. He rolls off it. And now Carter King picks him up. Carter King now picks off the ball, traps it. Does the Thunder get it? The ball is loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Jim McKinney on a breakaway. For the Thunder, McKinney coming in, shoots, scores! At 6:17, Jim McKinney goes in all alone. What a nice fake. He went low with that stick to the left side, and then he come in with a top. It went short side on goaltender LaHash to give the Thunder a 5-4 lead off the faceoff. Thunder will control. Hobbs Thompson with it. Hobbs Thompson. Unassisted. McKinney's unassisted goal. Now the Thunder. Suddenly working off a pick. Sunday passes down low. Here's a pass coming over to Delarmy. He can't control it. Getting on his bicycle. Now they're going to come 2-on-1. There's a shot on goal. Saved there by Delarmy. Oh, and it was a 2-on-1. Jackson Norton tried to go low as he took a nice pass there. On a 2-on-1, picking it up is Murphy. Murphy for the Thunder. Into the corner. He'll go along the half walls. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Barrero still with the ball. Passes out to Sunday, briefly drops it, gains control. Sunday, one-on-one with Sandin. There's a shot, pass behind the net, looking for the quick stick. They didn't get it, and the ball is still loose. And the Hunters will pick it up as the 30-second clock winds down. 12:30 remaining here in the game. Thunder lead by 1, 5-4. Elijah passes over to Rice. Here comes the pick for Elijah. Bucktooth sets it, peels off down, but picked up there by Dupuis David. It was going to be a give and go. Picked up there by Kirsten Mitchell, a breakaway. Mitchell going in, shoots. Oh, and he got the shot off, but he was in the crease. Good play by Elijah to hustle back and force Mitchell to go in a lot closer than he wanted to. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. Oh, there's another check high by Owen Rice. He falls down behind the net. Rice with it, trying to pass it out. Comes out to Morris with a shot, and that went wide. Picked up there by the guy coming off the bench. They get a shot on goal, and it's stopped by Delarmy, but there could have been 2 penalties on that play, as there was a holding penalty going to Wuxie Rice on Owen Rice, and then Owen Rice turned around and gave him a 2-handed chop, or rather 200 cross check to the neck. Power play opportunity here for the Hunters to get back into this game, or tie it up rather. Jacoby Sandin at the top to Owen Rice. Owen Rice passes down low to Elijah. Back to Owen Rice. Over to Sandin. Over to Bucktooth. Bucktooth back over to Rice. Rice does a bounce pass behind. Give and go. Oh, good play. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get a shot off. Rice will probably take it. He does. And he goes right side. Hit the goal post. Goes all the way down. And Rice puts his stick over the top of his head, saying, I had the goalie beat, but his best friend was there to stop the ball, and that's the goalpost. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Power play for Hunters. Bucktooth back out to Owen Rice. Owen Rice tries to come around and pick the Bucktooth, moves in, shoots, oh! And he's going short side high. And goaltender Delarmy made the save. A full 30 seconds for the Hunters on this crucial power play. Backhand pass to Elijah. Lets a shot go. That went off the goalpost. Comes back out. Fresh 30. 57 seconds into the penalty to Rice. Wuxie Rice, that is. They moved that box in close. Sucker in and out. Here's Bucktooth walking down. Oh, he tried to go low. Stick save. The pass came across the Bucktooth for a quick stick. Delarmy was there, and then the defense fell down and created a... Bucktooth didn't take the shot, he backed up. Delarmy had committed, he fell down, and Bucktooth had a wide open net. They give the goal to Suggo Rice. Elijah and Owen Rice get a An assist on that power play goal. There's a shot, oh, just over the top of the net by Faltrup. Back to Thundercloud. He let the shot go low. Dival, Marcus will bring it down. He'll leave it there for Elijah. Elijah has a 4.9, 1 goal and 3 assists so far. Same as Owen Rice. Morris with it. On the half wall, being watched there by Carter King. Morris uses the pick, but Carter King stays with him. 3 seconds, and they get the shot off. But Delaney saw it all the way. 5-5, 9:16 remaining in this pivotal game 4 and pivotal third period. Picked up there by River Porter. Porter with it. Now Thompson passes to Delarmy. There's a cross check on Sunday. Lost his helmet. Backing over by the Thunder. Owen Rice with it with 8:45 remaining. Working off the Murphy check. In front it goes. They miss it. Picked up there by the Thunder. And Jim McKinney has it. McKinney with it, goes down into the corner, passes back out. Delarmy one-on-one, lets the shot go, bounce pass, bounce shot, rather bounce it over the net, and the Hunters will pick it up. They come into the zone. Defense leaves the ball off for Albany. Albany on the far side. Along the half wall is Bucktooth. Bucktooth passes down low to Albany, breaking down, but he was checked there on the play. So the ball will go back to the Thunder. Wuxie Rice with it. Headmans the ball up to Delarmy. Delarmy had a 2-on-1 earlier. He opted to shoot. Being checked on the play on the far side. River Porter with it. Passes to Thundercloud. Thundercloud on the far side. Now here's a backhand shot by Barrero. Didn't go anywhere. Had a hook in that shot and it bounced down. Now it comes out to Owen Rice. Not a very good choice of shots by Barrero. Now Jacoby Sandin with it. 5-5 to tie. Time we're going to be coming of the essence soon. There's a shot by Owen Rice, low. Goaltender Delaney makes it. Landon Dupuis getting mixed up with Owen Rice. They've been going at it all night. Now picked up there by Barrero. Barrero moving in. Barrero lets a shot go. Good save there by Lahash. Ball will go back to the Thunder with a full 30 seconds. Thompson with it. Oh, there's a punch to the face of Marcus Thundercloud. No call on the play by Cy Deer. There's a shot on goal. Thundercloud took a real punch to the face by Cy Deer. No call on the play. Best 30 seconds for the Thunder as they try to move the ball in. Sunday with a shot that went wide. And the ball will go to the Hunters, who are playing some really tenacious defense. 6:35 remaining. Jacoby Sandin comes in to Elijah. Elijah with it. Very tense game out there. Elijah with it, gets a return pass from Albany. Passes over to Sandin. Sandin trying to give a pick. Somebody's open as there's two guys up on top. Picked up there by Nugent, and he's checked on the play. There's a shot on that by Bucktooth. He gets his rebound. And Jacoby Sandin gets a return pass. That's a shot go and hit a player in the head. That hit Hobbs Thompson in the head. He went down. He'll go to the bench. With a fresh 30 seconds for the Hunters. Very close game here. This could be a one-goal game. Could go into overtime. Owen Rice with it. Backhand pass behind the net. There's a cutter coming in, and they tried that play 3 or 4 times tonight. 10 seconds on the shot clock. There's a pass down low. There's a shot by Elijah, that one. Way wide of the net. They say it was a shot on net. So it's a fresh 30 seconds. Albany with it, trying to get around the pick. Albany comes in, shot on goal, he missed. Shot on net, the ball goes back to the Thunder for a loose ball violation. .5:18 remaining. Picked up by Delarmy. He'll be watched there by Marcus Sandin, or rather, Sandin on defense. And now we've got Thompson. Thompson looking for someone to pass to. He does, but the ball goes loose. And once again, we have an interference call behind the play. So the Thunder will get the ball with 5 minutes remaining. Picked up by Barrero. Barrero passes out to Porter. Porter to Sunday. Sunday has a lot of room one-on-one. Will he use it? He does the pick. Passes over to Barrero. He loses control of it. Falls down on the play. And it's picked up there by Sandin. Marcus Sandin, shot on goal. Good save there by Delarmy as he was going for the 6-side high. Ball possession crucial. In the dying moments here, 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Tied 5-5. Thunder with the ball. Barrero back to Thundercloud. Thundercloud over to Porter. Porter lets a shot go. Save. Rebound. Picked up by the Hunters. They'll come back down into the defense, but they'll let their offense come out. Owen Rice with it. Owen Rice passes back out to Nugent. Nugent will leave it there for Morris. Morris on the half wall. Gives it to Elijah. Rice is behind the net. Shot to score! Suggo Rice found the short side. We have the far side on goaltender Delarmy from far out. That's his second straight goal, making it 6-5. Off the faceoff, picked up by Van Dummelen. He checked along the board. Van Dummelen with the ball, rolls it back. Next goal is a big goal. If there's one scored in this game, and the Thunder need to get it to tie it up. Working in close. There's a shot on goal, picked up there by Brown, as the save was made off the in move by Brett Bucktooth Jr. Thunder. Delarmy with the ball. Being checked. Gives it to Thundercloud. Thundercloud coming down. Passes over to Thompson. Thompson with it. Trying to get around the pick. Thompson throws it in place. There's a backhand shot by Barrero. Stopped by. And there's going to be a checking from behind. And it'll be a Thunder ball. 2:55 remaining in this tight contest. Barrero with the ball. Lets a shot go high over the top of the net. And the Hunters will regain control of the ball. Norton leaves it there for Owen Rice. Owen Rice. 2:35 remaining. Thunder are down by 1. It's 6-5. They had a 5-4 lead. And now it's 6-5 for the Hunters. Off the wall it goes. 8 seconds remaining. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Bucktooth with it. Rolls a shot on net. So to go to the Thunder with 2:13 remaining. Tyson Sunday with it. Passes to River Porter. Porter with it. Passes back out to Delarmy. Delarmy coming down. Leaves it there for Sunday. Sunday passes over to River Porter. Porter shot, rebound, picked up by Sunday. Sunday with it. Passes back out to Falta. A shot on goal, saved by Lahat. The ball will come down with 1 minute and 36 seconds remaining. Owen Rice with it. 15 seconds. As they set the pick, Owen Rice with it. Owen Rice with a long shot off the glass, trying to get the rebound. Runs in, now he gives it to Sander with a shot. That goes nowhere. And with 1:08 remaining, the Thunder have a chance to get the tying goal. They call a timeout. With 1:03 remaining. What a game, ladies and gentlemen, back and forth all night. $50-50 worth over $1,400 tonight here at the Kahnawake Sportsplex. The Thunder have the ball with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining and 27 seconds on the shot clock. They need a goal, and they pulled the goalie. The Thunder have pulled the goalie in favor of an extra attacker to try to get the tying goal. With 1:03 remaining, this is it. The Thunder must score. Also for the last minute to play, picked up by Barrero. Barrero looking for some Kahnawake shot. Score! 51 seconds left, and now it's still Army's on the scoreboard with the 6th goal to make it 6-6. The gamble played off by pulling goaltender Xavier Delarmy. Face-off, Van Dummelen and Brown. Very crucial possession here with 51 seconds remaining. Van Dummelen has really won the face-off battle tonight. He wins it again, and he bounces the ball, leaves it there for. Here's a pass going out to Owen Rice. Owen Rice takes the ball. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Rice moving in. It's a shot and it's a save. Bucktooth with it, with a fresh 30. And a timeout by the Hunters. My buddy Joe Delaround running the 30-second clock. You can shut that off, Joe. There's only 29 seconds left. The Hunters with possession, with an opportunity to win the game and take it back to the Enola Go Arena on Sunday night. Or we're looking at overtime. What a classic barn burner of a game this is here at the Kahnawake Sportsplex. Glad you could join us for this live stream on the other Akwesasne Thunder YouTube page. They have pulled their goalie in favor of an extra attacker, so they're going for the win. 27 seconds left. Brett Bucktooth moves in. Bucktooth with it, looking for a player down low. Akwesasne defending with 10 seconds remaining. Bucktooth now trying to come off the pick. He does. In behind the net, they're trying to find a player in a wide open net. They score! What a beautiful play. They sent it behind the net. And Elijah set up shop. And he let a shot go through a bevy of players. Caught the far corner on goaltender Delarmy. So there'll be a game 5. Somebody from the stands threw a water bottle towards goaltender Delarmy, which is not cool. Game 5 will be Sunday night at 8 o'clock at the Enola Go Arena. Hard-fought battle here at the Kahnawake Sportsplex. As Elijah gets the winning goal for the Hunters. What a classic, right down to the final seconds of this game. Scoring in that game, in that period, making it 5-4 for the Thunder at 6:17 with breakaway by McKinney, unassisted. Then Kahnawake scored on a power play to tie it up 5-5. Then Kahnawake went ahead on a Suggo Rice goal at 16:11, making it 6-5. Then with 51 seconds left, the Thunder pulled their goalie and made it 6-6. Then with 3 seconds left on the clock, and goaltender Lahash in the box in favor of an extra attacker, Elijah Rice deposits the winning goal. So the series is tied 2-2. We'll see you in Akwesasne, the Enola Go Arena on Sunday night, where winner takes all. Reporting for the Akwesasne Thunder live stream on behalf of Onasadeka Mitchell, myself. We'll see you on Sunday night for the live stream at 7:50 p.m. Game 5, winner takes all. See who goes to the championship series against the Guelph Eagles. Onigi Wahi, ladies and gentlemen. The final score once again, Kahnawake 7, Akwesasne 6. Game 4 will be Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Onigi.